frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Next pitch is outside. 2 out, space is empty.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed.
Struck him out looking. And he strikes. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Freeman hitting leadoff in today's game. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. That one is absolutely belted. This one's got a chance. And that one is gone.
That's just hitting you cannot teach. Incredible. Split finger away. Somehow he got there, hooked it, and got enough barrel to hit that ball out of the ballpark. That's a very impressive swing.
Ground ball, Goldie. And I don't know what's going on there, but he's safe at first. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. Ohtani with a swing. High fly ball driven deep to right. That one's got a chance. And it is gone!
So impressive. You have to have such a clear and direct path to the baseball on a split finger, that location inside part of the plate. Did a tremendous job of staying inside of it and keeping that ball fair.
And a big swing and a miss.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Goldie steps on the bag, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Mookie Betts stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
Ripped to third and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Up the middle, Volpe. And no throw for some reason as he reaches first. That's got to be an error. Will Smith to the plate. Swing and a miss as he was late.
No balls, 1 strike.
Lays down a bunt to the right side, and that's a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Here goes the runner. Foul ball, still 0-2. Hernandez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Runner goes again. Out towards right center field. Bellinger makes the catch, and that is that. But new inning getting started, and here comes Bellinger. Right through there for a strike.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Puts a bunt down. And that's a bunt single that was placed perfectly. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Bunts it in the air. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, no outs. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. And he lays one down the left side. Muncy whips it to first on the run. He's in there. Here is Goldschmidt.
First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And now everybody's running. That's in for a strike. Out at the plate. He's out trying to steal home. Second and third, 1 away. Here at the top of the second.
1-1.
Out at the plate. He's out trying to steal home. The pitch. Runner goes again. Pitch misses.
No, that's out.
Out at the plate. He tries to steal home. Back here at Angel Stadium, bottom half of inning number 2. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Michael Conforto. That one ripped. It gets down a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Coming home. He'll score. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Well struck right field. That one opts against the fence. Now around second, going for third. He's not stopping. On his way home. Not in time. He makes it safely for an inside the park home run. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that one is gone.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Slash foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Got him looking. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Shohei Ohtani.
And a swing and a miss.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
0-2.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
On the ground at first, and it goes just foul. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Puts a bunt down.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see an inside the Parker. And, man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting to second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish.
That one gets down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Around second now as they still don't have it. Flying around third is Betts. Safe. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. And now Teoscar Hernandez. This one smoked on its way out of here.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
The 0-1. Swings through that.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off, see if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. They bring back in Anaheim, and here's Paul Goldschmidt. Ohtani back to work. Gets the bunt down the right side. Scoops it up barehanded. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees.
1-0.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Bunting, and he pops it up. Ohtani hauls it in, and there's one away. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. Trying to move him over here. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for two. Back to the top of the Yankee order, and the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Runners breaking for the plate.
Ball.
Pitch is low. Out at the plate. He's out trying to. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. And now the right fielder, Michael Conforto. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper is looking for him to give him a little.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. The tag, and he's out. And here comes Tommy Edman. A double and a run scored his first time up. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. To the right side, Chisholm. So the batting order turns over, and here's Freddie Freeman. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one to first, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Freeman headed for third. Coming home. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park homer on a ground ball. And man, defensive drills should be fun tomorrow. In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. Round second, digging for third. He's not stopping, on his way home. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. No question about this one. It's out of here.
Sometimes we say it's a sinker that didn't sink. Well, that was a splitter that just didn't split. Kind of like a BP fastball, though. When you throw that pitch, don't expect to get it back. You're getting a new baseball from the umpire.
Puts a bunt down. Chisholm. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play. Man at first with one gone. And now Mookie Betts. And that one hammered. That's back there. And it one-hops the wall. Coming home. He will score. Now around third, waving him home. Saved at home as two score on the inside the park homer. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Not stopping. He's going for three. He's not stopping. On his way home. Not in time. He makes it safely for an inside the park home run. And up to the plate is Will Smith. And there's a foul ball. And it's fouled away. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if you're. There's a swing and a drive. And that one is going to go.
sure he wanted that pitch down below the zone. It stayed up a little bit. He paid a dear price for it. Just a great swing to the ball, through the ball, and a nice round tripper.
Bellinger drifts towards it. And it looks like trouble. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Coming home. Safe. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. Tommy Edman at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Around second now as they still don't have it. Here comes Edman around third. Safe. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. That one ripped right center field. That's long gone.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what,
and that'll get down for a hit. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Passes third. He wants it all. Not in time. He makes it safely for an inside the park home run. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
High fly ball out towards left center. Dominguez under it. And that should be extra bases. Muncy headed for third. He's not stopping. On his way home. Safe. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. Here's Betts. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And a foul ball. An offensive explosion this inning here in the last half of the third. That one down the line. And that goes foul. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not stopping. He's going for three. Coming home. Safe. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there.
It's just been a disaster for them defensively in this one. You know, you're going to have games where you make an error too, but 4, just not acceptable.
Runner on the move. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. Hernandez around third. He'll score easily. Now around third, waving him home. Safe at home as 2 score on the inside the park homer. Grounds one to short. Volpe. No throw. He's safe at first. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Ground ball right side, and he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Conforto stands at second with 2 gone. Hit in the air, left field. That's a hit. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Here comes Freddie around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in. Sung Kim, the next to hit. In the air, out towards left center, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Around second now, going for 3. Oh, the throw is over his head. He's not stopping. On his way home. He'll score.
Well, go ahead and cue up the circus music, Boo. That's about as rough as it gets. I mean, errors are never fun, but when it basically turns into an inside the park home run, that's pretty embarrassing.
In the air, left field. Dominguez under it. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that ends the inning. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, when you played,
1-0.
how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
To third, tag, got him. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Struck out looking his first time. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And ball one to Judge. Out at the plate. He's out trying to steal home. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Close one doesn't get the call. 2-2.
2-2.
Got it. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Max Muncy. That one fouled off. Muncy, multi-time All-Star, 34-year-old vet, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012. Pulls that one foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand. And
oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they add on. It's 30-0.
Mookie gets a lot of power into his swing, and this is just the latest example of it.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul. 2 outs. Swing and a miss.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. To second, and that's not it. Michael Conforto will climb in. Swings and sends a rocket to right. And in one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. Now around second, going for third. Coming home. Not in time. He makes it safely for an inside the park home run. Popped up. Volpe settles under this one. That one gets down for a hit. Edman around second. Now around third, waving him home. Safe. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball.
This one looks like trouble. Freeman headed for third. Coming home. One run is in. Kim around third. Safe at home as two score on the inside the park homer. And first offering is fouled off. The big six spot already on the board this inning. We're here at the bottom of the fourth. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Rush to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. 2 outs, nobody on. Max Muncy will hit next. Tap foul at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Gets the bunt down the right side. Here's the tag, and he's out. That one ends the onslaught and the inning. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball.
You know, these Yankees need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to...
Oh, that got away from him.
Take your base.
And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Bunts it towards the mound. Fired to second.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
So up next, Austin Wells. He's 0 for 1. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. Strike 2.
Just couldn't get that one down, and it's really just about catching the ball with the bat.
And he pops up the bunt. Freeman makes the grab, and there are 2 down. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. And safe. It's a stolen base. Stanton at second with 2 down. Runner on the go again. Pitching for a strike. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. 2 outs. Runner on the move again.
2-1.
Pitch misses inside. Out at the plate. He tries to steal home. Back here at Angel Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mookie Betts. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. We weren't sure it would ever land, and 460 feet later, it finally did as we get a look at StatCast.
Well, StatCast was invented for home runs just like this one, and he had some ridiculous...
It's a double. Third hit of the night for him. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith. Center field. Bellinger gets under it. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. A run comes in the play.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away.
And it's into the gap. Coming home. He will score. Passes third. He wants it all. Safe at home is 2 score on the inside the park homer. That's out to center field. Bellinger drifts towards it. Misses the catch. Edman around second. He's not stopping. On his way home. Safe. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. Lace down the line. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Around second. He wants the cycle. He's got the cycle into third with a triple. So man aboard. And now Hesung Kim. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Going gone.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Judge is there. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Now he launches a throw over his head. 1 out, base is empty. Here's Mookie now. Hard hit to third. Not in time, and he reaches safely. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Bellinger makes the grab. 2 away. Betts around second, headed for third. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Volpe has a beat on it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. But back in Anaheim, all set for the top of the 6th. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Now a drag bunt, third base side, and foul ball. Puts a bunt down. Freeman. And he's out on the tag. So digging in, Jason Dominguez. Bunts it in the air. Kim. No play. That's an infield single.
Now batting, third
Oswaldo
baseman,
Cabrera
Oswaldo
now
Cabrera.
at the plate. Pitch misses.
1-0.
And that is ball 1. Runner takes off. Strike in there.
Nope,
Throw safe. That's a stolen base.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position.
1 ball, 2
That's
strikes.
stolen base. Excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
And down on strikes he goes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Back to the top of the lineup, Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Runner breaks for third. Pitching for a strike. No throw.
It's 0-1.
Safe at third. It's a stolen base. Dominguez on third with 2 out.
No, that's low.
In the
Ball.
dirt, but kept close. Throw sails over his head at first.
he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not.
Hold on. He's coming home. Well, looked at the fastball for strike. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the right fielder, Michael Conforto. In the air, left field, down the line, and this one looks like trouble. And that's going to get into the corner. Around second now as they still don't have it. Passes third, he wants it all. Not in time. He makes it safely for an inside-the-park home run. Edman now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Judge has it sized up. This one could be trouble. Edman around second. He's not stopping. On his way home. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside-the-park home run. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning here in the bottom of the 6th. Base knock center field, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Freeman headed for third. Coming home. Play at the plate, and he's out. He tried for the inside the Parker, and he couldn't make it. In the air to left center, Bellinger, and a full sprint. Diving try, but it falls in, base hit. Round second, digging for third. He's not stopping, on his way home. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside-the-park home run. Next is the Dodger DH, Shohei Ohtani, trying to do what no player has ever done at this level. He's looking for his 5th homer of the game.
I never thought I'd see this moment. I mean, this is unbelievable. This guy gets a chance to hit his 5th home run. Whether he does it or not, this next at-bat's a pretty special one.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. That's going. And that ball is out of here.
Unreal. Absolutely unreal, Boone. I mean, this is an all-time performance right here. 5 home runs in a single game. Are you kidding me? This is something we're never going to forget. A performance that clearly will go down in history as one of the best ever. And I'm just in awe of what we've seen. And he's getting a standing O for me right now.
And he'll be safe at first. So a man at first. Here's Mookie now. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
1 out, runner at second. And here's the catcher, Will Smith. No throw, and he reaches safely. So first and second with 1 gone. And here is Michael Conforto. He's already homered in this game. Rips that one to right. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. 1 run across. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and they extend their lead. Passes third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate. It's a 3-run inside the park home run. And first offering is fouled off. Back up the middle and a base hit. And that turns the lineup over. Edman around second. And he's at third with one away. That's a triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league.
Right side, hard hit. And no throw for some reason as he reaches first. And on the play, a run will come in to score. Man at first. And next for L.A., Hae-Sung Kim.
That one really hurts. You're already down in the game, and that error puts you even further behind. Just can't let it compound from here, though. You got to flush it, get ready for the next one, make a play, get back in the dugout.
This one could be trouble. Freeman headed for third. Coming home. One run is in. Safe at home as two score on the inside the park homer. And the batter now, Shohei Ohtani. Well, with the shift on, hits right into it. It's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Waste no time there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Here's Muncy to hit. And a sac bunt here. And it goes just foul. And he lays one down the left side. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out. And he's got an RBI triple.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see an inside the Parker. And, man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he...
This looks like extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for three. Betts coming home. Not in time. He makes it safely for an inside the park home run. To third. And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for two. Around second, he wants to cycle. He's not stopping. On his way home. Safe. He comes all the way around for an inside the park homer on a ground ball. And man, defensive drills should be fun tomorrow. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Around second now, going for three. Oh, the throw is over his head. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there.
Well, go ahead and cue up the circus music, Boo. That's about as rough as it gets. I mean, errors are never fun, but when it basically turns into an inside the park home run.
And that should be extra bases. Round second, digging for third. Coming home. Safe. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Now he turns and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for three. He's not stopping. On his way home. Safe. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. Rips one to right. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. Freeman headed for third. Coming home. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. That's hard hit on the line. That's out number two. Two down, bases empty. Shohei Ohtani getting ready to hit. On the ground to Jazz. And no throw. He's into first easily. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Bunting, and he pops it up. Goldie makes the catch. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Bunting for a hit. Bare hand scoop. Throw to first. And they get the out.
Man, that was bang, bang. Tough to tell in full speed, Boog.
I got to be honest with you. I couldn't tell either. As they ask for time to check with their replay guys about a possible challenge, we wait to see.
Yeah, and we usually get a couple of close ones every game, it seems. And this one is just about as close as it gets.
So they decided against challenging the call at first, so he is out. Here is Aaron Judge, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Puts a bunt down. Freeman over to first in time. Judge out on the play. Here comes Cody Bellinger. And downstairs. Bunted back towards the mound. Throw on to Freeman, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. Mookie Betts will get us started. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple. Teoscar Hernandez, the next to hit. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Betts, the lone runner, stands at third with nobody out. A bunt, and it's right in front of the plate. And the batter now, Will Smith. Swing, and that ball smashed down a line. One hops off the wall, should be extra bases. 1 run across, now 2 runs score. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Safe at the plate. It's a 3-run inside the park home run. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. This one looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. He's not stopping. On his way home. Safe. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. Swing, and that ball is blasted. That one on its way, and it is gone. A home run, and that's the cycle. And that's what he needed. He has done it. What a performance at the plate.
He's come through for him at the plate in every way possible in this one. It might be a little bit of a quirk in terms of stats, but it's still a great achievement.
And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Freeman headed for third. Coming home. Now he launches a throw over his head. Now it's the second baseman, Ha-Sung Kim. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. And he'll just eat it. That's an infield single. Shohei Ohtani digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back. And that one is gone. Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. Makes it to first on a perfect bunt as they couldn't even get to that one. Here's Mookie Betts. On the ground to the left. And it stays fair. Muncy headed for third. Coming home. He'll score. Passes third. He wants it all. Saved it home as two score on the inside the park homer. So up next, Teoscar Hernandez. Ripped to right, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping, he's going for three. He's not stopping, on his way home. Not in time. He makes it safely for an inside the park home run. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping, he's going for three. Smith coming home. The relay. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. Conforto now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
0 balls, 1 strike.
That one laced to center and a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for three. Conforto coming home. Not in time. He makes it safely for an inside the park home run. Edman, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Fouled off to the right. An offensive explosion this inning here at the bottom of the 7th. Now a pop-up on the infield. Volpe in position. But there's no play. That's an infield single. And he makes it all the way to third. So a costly throwing error there. Back to the top of the order now. Freddie Freeman now at the plate. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Edman at third with nobody out. And he grounds one to the right side. Chisholm. They score a run thanks to the infield single.
Well, you're already down in the game, and not just by a couple, and then that error allows a run to score, and this is where things can really start to fall apart.
No
As a
ball,
team,
1 strike.
they need to pick themselves up, find a way to play better baseball the rest of the way.
No throw, and everyone is safe. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one ripped. And gone.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Gets the bunt down the right side. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. A little bit out in front of that off-speed pitch on the inside part of the plate, but he did just enough to drop it in fair down the line.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Trying to move him over here. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night. Now here is Teoscar Hernandez. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one back. And it is gone.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game, they're just so rare, they're so special, and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Around first, heading for 2. Now around second, going for third. He's not stopping, on his way home. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park homer on a ground ball. And man, defensive drills should be fun tomorrow. That's back. Out of here. He's done it. He's got the cycle. Back to the top of the order. So now it's Freddie Freeman. In the air, left field, down the line, and it drops in. Around first and hustling for second. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Now around third, waving him home. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. Kim now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1.
Out to center. Bellinger settles underneath it. This one could be trouble. Around second now as they still don't have it. Passes third. He wants it all. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Coming home. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. Here comes Max Muncy. Bunts it towards the mound. Bare hand grab. Here's Mookie Betts now. And first offering is fouled off. Turns and fires to Betts. Ripped on a line. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. And up next for Los Angeles, Teoscar Hernandez. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Gone. Here's the catcher to hit, Will Smith. Hit on the ground to short. Man at first, nobody out. Michael Conforto steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And there's a strike.
0-1.
Oh, right to the backstop. Safe at the plate, and the misplay cost them a run. And the lead continues to grow.
Runner's got to be happy to be crossing the dish right there. Easy decision to head home when you see the ball get that far away from the catcher.
And that gets down into the gap. Around second now, going for 3. He's not stopping, on his way home. Not in time. He makes it safely for an inside the park home run. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And it falls. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3.